my area of research is mainly about the deep learning and big data, biomedical imaging, and computer visions. Now I'm the lecturer at Faculty of Computer Science, University of Brawijaya, also head of Laboratory of Intelligent System, same university. So I will show you some kind of the important things, and I mostly work in artificial intelligence and data science, which I am mostly designing an algorithm for computer, so computer can mimic the human intelligence and can do smart activities like recognizing object and predictions, or sometimes revealing the knowledge from the big data. And I teach in university about deep neural networks and uh, machine learning and big data are related to it. This is some kind of the material that I teach in my classes. And also I teach about the research methodology. Yes. I also teach the introduction of the machine learning related to it. I also have a YouTube channel mainly discussing about the deep neural network, data science, machine learning, and so on. It's not supposedly serious YouTube channel like you see the another popular YouTube channels. Is just the uploading the my lectures, so it's not that not well edited. But if you want to know about some kind of materials that may be useful for you, you can visit or subscribe my channels. And then I also included included in the Bangkit program, which I supervise about 5 groups. And then I also send my students to the Bangkit, mostly about the machine learning, cloud, and also maybe a version about the Android. Okay. I also reviewed some kind of top journals about the image processing and deep learnings. For instance, IEEE transaction of image processing and another top journals. Also hold the new class named Advanced Machine Learning, which about the deep learning, which in right now there is one in University of Indonesia and here. So I designing the curriculum of the new stream in our faculty about the deep learning. Also, I have a group which is Deep Learning Indonesia. The members are growing so fast. There are so many people that interested to learn about the deep learning and maybe collaborate and share kind of the advancement and other things. So our members are from various background. If you are interested to join, you can you can register yourself in this group in Facebook. And also I have some talks, experience, mainly about the AI and data science and machine learning and deep learning, so on, which held by various organizations or institutions. Okay, this is some of my research. Firstly, my research is about the computer visions, where I did action recognitions, even object recognitions, so on. But lately, I focusing more into how to develop a new algorithm in a deep neural network. I'm interested to achieve the state-of-the-art results of various topics using deep neural networks. And I also implement big data and deep learning for various topics such as prediction of the COVID-19 new cases and so on. So the implementation of our algorithm could be in various topics. Okay, so that's the some kind of my backgrounds, and also I have experience to give the information to the society based on research. So how society can properly adapt to the new behavior uh, regarding the new research. So I have informed to the society via many medias. I also in spare time with some my students developing the application that useful for humanity and so on and so on. That are several activities regarding my academics, my research, and my contribution to the society. So that's my short explanation about myself. Hopefully, this is enough for you to understand uh, my background. Okay. So please, first of all, please show all of your camera so I can see your face one by one. Okay. One one person left. So please show your face so I can see you personally.
Actually, sir, Descendo has two accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same
Okay.
person.
Okay. So there should be how many members are inside this group?
4 members, sir.
4 members only.
Yeah, consists of one machine learning, it's me,
Mm.
2 cloud, and one
Yes.
Android developer.
Okay. It's okay because another groups maybe around 5. So now it's your turn to introduce yourself. Please starts by the maybe the leader. Who is the leader here? Maybe who has the courage to explain the general concept of your projects. Please start by him, maybe.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. My name is Elkan Jeremy Ishak, and I'm from Bandung Institute of Technology, majoring in metallurgical engineering. So I have no background in computer science, but
Okay.
I have a strong desire to learn machine learning.
Okay. Who's you called? Elkan?
Pardon? Yes,
Elkan?
you can
Can
call me
I call?
Elkan.
Okay. So Elkan, you are from ITB
Yes,
of
sir.
metallurgy. So maybe there are so many implementation of the information technology on metallurgy, especially machine learning. Maybe it's useful for you, not only for in the metallurgy. Maybe you can choose another career in your future. Okay, so for another, please start by one to introduce yourself.
Okay, I think it's my turn. My name is Desendo Emmanuel. Uh, you can call me Desen or Desendo. I am from Duta Wacana Christian University from Yogyakarta, and I'm currently on the sixth semester majoring in informatics. My job in this final project is maintaining the backend, so the infrastructure.
Okay, so what stream did you include?
I'm sorry, sir.
What's I mean what the stream? Android stream or cloud stream or machine learning?
Cloud computing.
Okay. Okay, thank you. For another.
Okay, I think it's my turn. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wahyu. I'm from the University Lambung Mangkurat University Banjarmasin. The major in the programming, accounting program study, and I'm also from the Android programming learning path.
Okay. So next, maybe the last one.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Rizky Ananda. My friend usually call me Nanda. I'm from University of Lambung Mangkurat in computer science.
Okay. So you thank you, Nanda. So you are from very far. You are separated each other. Yes, from another very different city. Even there is a person who live in the another island. Okay, now I'm back to your projects. You still have 2 weeks remaining to finish your project, right? And your project name is calculation of calories in food and beverages. So now I want to hear from you why you choose this project team, the background, and what motivates you to choose this. What's the purpose? Okay, please start.
Okay, sir. Let me explain briefly. So I think it was my idea to start this project because I'm currently concerned about healthy food, about the calories we eat, the calories intake every meal. But whenever we have to input it manually in example in our smartphone in Samsung Health, we don't know which what in we don't know the amount of the food we eat, so we don't know the calories. So I think with machine learning, we can capture a picture about our food that we eat, and the algorithm will approximate the weight of the food, and also by that it can be multiplied by the calories of the food, and the total result will be get.
Okay, so this is a diet. The purpose is for diet. Okay, the input is images, but from images, the machine learning can detect the calories, or maybe another, not only calories, maybe fat or another protein.
I think the simplest one is the calorie, sir.
So you only focusing on calorie?
Yeah, right now
Okay.
we're only focusing on the calorie.
Okay.
Because whenever we have a diet program, the one that should be calculated precisely is the calorie intake to our body.
Is it another parameter besides calorie that should be taken into account to calculate a diet?
Actually, I think protein, yes, protein, it counts too.
So why you choose to only concern into the calorie, and how significant is it for the diet?
Okay. Because because for us to get a slimmer body, especially woman, a thinner body, there is a technique that called calorie deficits, and the total calories intake that we eat in a day should be less than a certain number, a certain values that I forgot what it is called, but the value is different from its people.
So I think you should you should use your I think motivation should back with some references, scientific references related to the calorie and diet. And also the second one, you know what I mean, must be supported with the several references, scientific references, or journals or papers related to the calories and diet, right? And then I believe that calories is not the only one to watch, to consider the diet. So maybe there are some another things like protein and so on, and your application will be more interesting if you provide more substance other than calorie. Maybe calorie is the main information you provide, but you can enrich your information by uh, giving more substance like protein, fat, and so on for diet considerations. Like that is my suggestions for you to build a more catchy application. Your idea is good, I think. You have a reason about why you choose these projects, but it must be supported by several scientific articles. It is if it's provided, then your motivations will be better, will be more solid, right? Okay, that's my suggestions. And then I will talk about your plan. I will open the document so I can read your plan. Okay, this still waiting. So for save the time, can you also tell me about your plan within 2 weeks to finish your project? Please start. You can also share screen if you want to show me some materials regarding your explanations. Okay. Who? Maybe another person will assist Elkan.
Okay, I think I can explain the project
Okay.
timeline. Okay. I think I could share my screen.
Okay, please.
Okay. Okay. This is the document that we already wrote like for about more than a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the timeline. So we break down the big project, this project into many different process, which divided to 5 sections, included initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and closing. So the first is team announcement. So this is actually we should include the date right above right after the detail every item, but we ended making it like this different Gantt chart is Gantt chart itself, but the WBS, the work breakdown structure, is different on a separate part. So we begin it on 23rd April. We discuss the first time we discuss all of us discussing about what topic we should choose, what the domain we should choose, and many other things. So the end result is we creating this document from section 1 into section 2 is already completed, but we are currently in the third section executing. So we should developing the application right now, but there is some challenges that we face belakangan ini ya. So the user interface is user interface and user experience is maintained by the mobile development team, and I'm as a cloud computing path. I'm responsible for making the backend services, and we put the disaster recovery scenario, but I think it is not necessarily we need to make this include this. I think. Okay, and then the data set and training machine learning model is part of machine learning path, which is handled by Elkan. Okay, and then there is testing and debugging, and there is minor improvement documentation. We should. I think it's all of our plan. Okay, next is should I explain also about the technical details, sir?
Okay, so okay. Okay, this is the technical details.
Yes. So we plan to make this application serverless using Firebase as a dominant services. Firebase storage to store images, and then we plan to push an image that captured by the Android client and then push it to Firebase storage. So there's a trigger function from Firebase function that detects if there is object changes on the Firebase storage. So if there is image uploaded, an example like food, or maybe not food, there's a possibility that the user uploaded another images, maybe not food. So the uploaded image will be processed by the machine learning. So I I think it will be the variable function will trigger will call an API request to the AI or machine learning service so that it will return the results, the return a calculated calorie. So we we specifically only calculate the calorie. So then the result will be stored in a file store database like that. And then the result returned to Android client. So Android client will pull the result. It is the technical part.
Okay. So I think the brain of your application will be the machine learning. So it captures the images of food, and then it will be sent to the server to proceed the detection of the calories. So could you tell me, for machine learning, the detail of your system will be, or your detail of the algorithm you use to detect the calories or predict the calories from images?
Okay, so I think the machine learning I think I will build two machine learning algorithm. The first one is to determine the width and the length of the food. So thus we can use we can calculate the weight of the substance, and then we can estimate the volume. And then the second algorithm will be the one that detects what food in the picture. But I think the biggest obstacle is how to train the machine learning to calculate the width and length of the food. I have honestly I have no idea how to calculate that.
So you still have no idea how to calculate the calorie from the pictures?
I have no idea how to calculate the length and the width.
The length and the width.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, maybe you can make use of the object detections algorithm like YOLO, you know? YOLO. You can search in internet YOLO algorithm, which is the well-known deep learning algorithm for fast object detection. Y, not W. Or not W.
Is it TensorFlow?
There is a TensorFlow, some kinds, PyTorch, so you can choose which. So this is for the object detection, which is your first step for detecting the detecting for the detection of the calories. First, you crop which the food part or object part. From that cropped images, feed it to the another deep learning, as you said, to learn the calories contained inside it.
Okay, sir. YOLO.
Yes.
It's part of Keras, I think, sir.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
There's the Keras, TensorFlow, or PyTorch. So each library, a YOLO has been implemented in a various library, not only TensorFlow, but also PyTorch and also Keras. So if you are keen into the TensorFlow, you can search the YOLO algorithm that use TensorFlow. I think there is somewhere, so you can search by yourself if you want to learn about the YOLO object detections. Is widely used by many people recently. I think there is a TensorFlow version of YOLO algorithm. This is, as you said, that you prepare to machine learning for detecting calories. First, length and width, which is object detection, which you can separate which one is the interested object and which one is not the object. So from that, you can crop the images that that have been boundary of the object detections, crop, resize the image, and fit into the another deep learning which predict the number of calorie, like that.
Okay. I think for the calories, I think for the calculation of the calories, we don't use machine learning. I think we prepare all the data, all the list of the food and the calories as a dictionary. And then when the machine learning algorithm, when the YOLO algorithm detects the food, the type of the food, and then
yes.
and when the second machine learning give the volume of the food, it will, and then it will be fit into the function to calculate the final calories result.
So is it just a matter of the volume? How if the objects are different food, like one is chicken, one is beef, one is cooked chicken, one is a fruit, one is another foods, that must be different calories. Also, how the way the foods are cooked also giving you different calories too. So that's the complex problem. So if you want to match the food by its calories, maybe the second machine learning is predict what the foods are there inside the object detections. So after the second deep learning predict the food, so the food can be matched to its corresponding calories that you have been prepared. Like so, is not just the matter of the volume of the food only, I think. Also, if you capture the object from the smartphone, the what's the not only the size of food is various, also the way you take the picture are at a different distance. So sometimes the big food maybe look small. Sometimes the small food look like a big food. It can be happen because there are various way of human to take the food pictures. So various distance. So various rotations. So various like intensity of like. Maybe at noon, maybe when there is no light in the candle dinner, where there is the less intensity of light. So the situation is getting more complex. You should considering that to build the good applications. So many possibilities. So the first time maybe we think this is the simple detection, but if you are getting deeper into it, you will face the more complex problems. Right? So think about that. Like that. So can you design the machine learning algorithm that address those problems? So this time is limited. It's only 2 weeks remaining. So maybe you can prioritize your applications from various problems that I have uh, told you. You can choose 1 or 2 problems to address. Like maybe only the deep learning with YOLO can capture the object, and the object can um, and the second deep learning can detect what's the food is, and then match to your dictionary of the calories, and then give that information to user via UI or UX. Is enough, maybe? Which one would be the priority of your teams? You can select, because it's impossible for your team to address all those obstacles to make a perfect application. But only show to the reviewers that your application is promising is enough, I think. By showing them that it actually works and can be improved further if only you get fund or you get the price or your proposals will be accepted. Okay. This-
So you are suggesting that we only build algorithm to detect the food,
yes.
and so without the calculation of the volume.
Uh,
Okay, I get it. So you are suggesting that we only take a picture,
Mm.
the food picture
mm,
of the food, and then the
Yes.
application will list all the substance of the food and
Yes.
the calories, right?
Yes.
And then it sums it roughly.
Yes.
It will not give an exact result, only
Yes.
a rough result. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know how you calculate the calories. Is there any data set for this one?
In Samsung phone, there is Samsung Health apps, and I already browse about it, and it has many database of the calories.
And the
So
food also?
yeah, like ayam goreng, they have it all.
Okay. Okay.
Ayam goreng, soto.
Okay. So you first, after you, as you said, prepare the two machine learning, two deep learning. One is for detection of the object, and you crop the object one, the food one, and the food one fit into the second deep learning to detect what the food is. Either ayam goreng or fried chicken or meat or vegetables or something like that. And then you can correspond this result to the number of calories that you have been prepared. That's called a rough estimation of the calories based on the object detections. Okay, I think that enough. You can say in the future work that in the future this application can be perfected, can be improved by more detailed what's that information for the calories, and then also your application will be more robust to the various scales, various uh, rotations, or various intensity pixels, like that. You can write on your proposals.
Okay, sir. And by the way, about the
Yes.
database,
Yes.
Where to get the database? Is it Google Pictures enough? Google Image?
Oh, for the database, you should prepare the food dataset. There is the food dataset, big food dataset already available in internet. You can search food dataset.
Okay, sir.
Or 1K or something. My uh, my my students use this dataset, but I forgot. You can search via Google by typing food image dataset, And there are also many food images available in internet.
Oh iya ya.
That one can be trained on your deep learning algorithms or YOLO algorithms. YOLO is more general. It can detect various objects, starting from the persons, cars, trees, and so many. Maybe there are about 1,000 objects which can be detected by YOLO algorithm. And you can fine tune with this food dataset to give you the more specific case that your YOLO algorithm will detect the food object. So the food object, another object which will be regarded as not object if you train your deep learning YOLO either by the food or not using this dataset, the food dataset that you have been searching. Hopefully this is not complex to you. You can understand.
Okay, sir. Oh yeah, sir. I wanna ask you something about the. We assume that we already have the data sets, yeah. All we need to do, just pass the data into the algorithm, right?
Yes, and learn. There are two conditions for the machine learning. One is training part, and second is the prediction part. Training part that your model will update regularly as the new data are coming. And the prediction part already the machine learning can predict or it can detect the object or can detect what the food is. So that's two part must be there inside your model visualizations, training part and prediction part. And also you should consider the efficient algorithm so it's not burden the cloud. The cloud should be they should save all the data and the model. So yes.
Oh yes, sir. I wanna ask about the cloud. How to when I success to train the model and have a good prediction, how to transfer it to the cloud?
Okay,
How to
so
convert it to the cloud?
yes, this is the job of the cloud. So who's the cloud here?
There are two persons, hopeful.
Yes, that's their job to upload your machine learning model and also data to the cloud. Right. So for the cloud, it's your job. So you should collaborate deeply with another learning path. So you assist the machine learning. Also, Android one, I think you are the last step after the machine learning and cloud tied together. You can design the UI and UX that is as simple as possible, but it can the user can easily use your app, can easily capture the image and receive the information about the calorie. I think like that. Yes, you don't have to think them all. So if you already build the machine learning model, just give to the cloud computers here. There are two persons like that. Just concentrate to the machine learning. So it's already, I think, a lot of job for you. You should share your jobs to another people.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Oh yes, sir. I wanna tell something. Can I contact you personally, sir? If I need any help, because currently I'm working on my skripsi, and also I'm a fast track program, so I'm currently on my S2 too.
Yes. Where do you want to go your magister?
No, I'm currently on my Magister too. I'm on the fast track program.
Okay. You at the same university?
Yes, ITB. The same major too.
Okay. So maybe you can mailing me, or for first time you can mailing me. That's maybe the easiest one to contact me.
Sir, can I ask something about the earlier when you mentioned about the machine learning model that consists of two different possibilities when processing the data.
Okay, so the machine learning has two phase of learning and phase of prediction, right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so just put this on in the model. Just put in the visualization model, either maybe in your proposal or your what is that, project design or business process. One is rectangular machine learning model. There is the training part and the testing part. So you should also consider when the model train the data and when the model predict the data.
Okay, so the machine learning model is continuously learning as the data is coming.
Yes.
Data new data.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the ideal performance for the machine learning applications. But if you don't take this direction, it's okay. But if you can make this application sustain by continuously learning, it will be better. If your application doesn't need any manual labeling, as the new data are coming, it's even better, which is called active learning.
Okay.
That's a getting more complex, right? Sustainable of your applications, intelligence applications, like that. So you design that system based on that. If you are interested to make it sustainability continuously learning.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe it's an hour is maybe already passed. It's also is getting like, so maybe it's time to take rest. Okay, is there any question from you? You should, I think, start learning by doing. So please start. While whatever it comes, just comes. But the process of your learning by doing is very valuable for you, as you should learn by experience. So from your thought, and then you just start out your project. Yes. As you do your project, you will meet the new problems, and you know where the problem is. The things start more complex when you do your projects. When you first plan your project, maybe you still don't consider these unseen problems, but as you do your projects, you will face those problems. Those problems become real. That can be found by doing. So please start your project. So whatever the results is just a just result, but your experience is valuable. But I hope you're for succeed. I hope for your success, and hopefully you will get better achievement for this Capstone project. That's my hope for you all. And if there is no any other questions, maybe I will finish for this meeting. We can arrange another meeting if you want, but please make some schedule arrangement with me, because I also have many schedules. That's all. Elkan, Desendo, Wahyu, and Nanda, please do the best of yourself. I can finish right now. Good night. Nice to see you all. Hope that we can meet again.
Okay, good night, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.